40? That's it.
What's up, y'all? I'm Byron Kent. Welcome to Nucleus Esports, a new segment we got called Life in Gaming. First interviewee. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Jimmy Thousands, man. You know what I'm saying? Who run Philly 2K? Who run Philly, man? You don't know what's going on.
Start off asking, where you from, bro?
So I'm from, Philly for sure, but I'm from Germantown, but I stay out west now, but yeah, I'm from uptown.
So how was like your upbringing?
My upbringing was cool, like, mom, dad in the crib, you know what I'm saying? School, public school, stuff like that.
When did you start playing video games? When did you start playing 2K?
2K. I started playing 2K. I don't know the exact, like 2K. It came. I don't know what year it came around, but I started playing, but I didn't really start getting good. Like the year that took off for me was the John when I don't know what year it was, but Brian was on the Cavs. Shaq and Gauskas was on the Cavs.
That was like old.
That year, I'm talking about.
It was like 2K5. It was 6. It was 2K6. It was 2K6.
That was that year. Whenever Brian was on the Cavs and Shaq was on the Cavs and Gauskas was on the Cavs. That year, it was like the reason that I'm doing all this, right? Because I was cashing out, just betting people in the game. So I just was taking off. Brian going to the rack. Easy, you know what I'm saying? So I was just winning a lot of money from that year. So,
okay. So you
that's
was
where I took off.
Competitive.
Yeah, I was always competitive because I was playing ball and football, but that year in 2K, that really started everything. Like, I was like, oh, I'm a boy in 2K. Okay.
Going to school, like, always played video games, played against friends, classmates.
Right. So school, of course, we played. It was like a lot different. Like, it wasn't like social media back then. It was like a lot of stuff. It was different. So I played against people in my game and at school, like in the game, 2K and stuff like that. But it really wasn't like that. It was like more so around people around the hood, like people around my way, like
right.
Like
yeah, set up on the porch
stuff like that. Yeah, I was like, come to the crib. It was more so coming to the crib back then, like coming to the crib, guys. Being around like our winners, stuff like that. Coming to the crib, stuff like that. So I was playing more so like people like that. Around the way.
You play football?
Yeah, I play football. I play quarterback. Quarterback. I was more so like a corner too, Little league football, not like high school. Like little league football, like Ivy Hill Saints, stuff like that. Like it wasn't like high school, nothing like that.
How do you feel like playing those organized sports like help you with the game today? Yeah.
So. Of course, like 2K and Madden especially, it's like football, basketball. So it coming up. Like it's a little easier if you play sports. Like if you play athletics coming up.
For sure.
You know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Of course, it's the game that they want to do different stuff. But I know like coming up, football, basketball, that background. I know how to.
Right.
Of course, it's gonna translate to the game. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that a relation right there.
How you like balance like playing video games in school and stuff with like studying or just being on top of your grades?
Right. So I went to like Penn State Abington. Like this is when I'm like playing ball, playing a game and stuff like that.
Okay. How old was you at this time?
This is like every bit of, I would think like 18, 19.
Okay. So this is like right after high school.
Right after high school, I went to Penn State Abington. I was playing on the team there. I was playing the basketball team there, but it was like more so coming home play the game. I was into like rap too. Like I was like doing like rap DVDs and stuff like that.
Okay.
All the rappers and stuff.
Yeah. So you got kids, right?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
When do you have your daughter?
3 now, so 2020. I have my daughter.
This is recent. Okay.
Yeah, it's recent.
So you got to enjoy your 20s.
Yeah. I got to enjoy it. Cause coming up, I had a lot of old heads. My man Dave, you know what I'm saying, that taught me the right way. Like coming up, I was playing ball, but I would go around and mess with them. So they like older than me, so it's like they already been through like the little boys, you know, young girls having little youngins and stuff like that. Youngin don't have no kids, do this. So he taught me a lot, like going forward, like what should I be doing and stuff like that. So I always had it back in my mind playing ball and stuff like that. So you know, and I ain't never get tired. So I, you know, enjoy having my 30s, you know, my 20s.
Okay, that's dope, man. You know, I can't necessarily say the same.
Right.
But now I locked it down with the same lady though. So
that's cool.
Yeah,
so that's cool too. That's
high school sweetheart. So
yeah, that's cool too. So that's the main thing about it. Like, as long as y'all rocking, like
sure.
me and my big mom, my girl, we rocking. So
what's up, baby? I love you. Yeah, growing up, like that's dope. Like you got to work with like rappers and stuff at the same time playing games, wagering people, doing that, whatever. So that's pretty much how you came up with the idea of Who Runs Philly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yup. So I'm gonna add on to that. So, Who Runs Philly 2K, it came about like when I said I used to play the game in 5th Street. We had a little tournament there, like 5 people there. It was like a couple people. You know, Skino was in the chip. Skino actually beat me. He beat me. But
shout out to Ho.
Right, that was the tournament. That like started like the idea of a tournament. Okay. Not that I even thought about having a tournament after that, but that's like, oh, we had a tournament there. Boom, that was the joint. Chip gave me an O's in it. Boom. Later down the line, I'm still cooking people, but later down the line, I just came up with it. It just came to me like a vision of having a tournament. So it was just like I think, I don't know if I slept. I think it was like a dream, bro. Like I woke up like, damn, I might have a tournament. And I start writing it out. Like it's more complex than it actually was. Like I started writing it out. Like,
and this is around what time? Because you on your 59th.
59th tournament. So this is 2015. So we 8 years in. 8 years in. July 2015 was my first one. July 18th, 2015. Before that, I was prepping it for like 2 months beforehand. Like work, writing it down. You know, buy in. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna have there.
Right.
People gonna help me work, where I'm gonna have it at, stuff like that. And then I just write the vision out there. I'm like, alright, I'm having it. I got a flyer me and stuff like that. And then I just went with it. That first one, I gave out 500 for free. Like on some. I got like.
The prize.
Right, the prize money.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody came. It was free for everybody to get in. And then it was a real good success. Like 32 people, 500 for free, and then.
All right. So with situations like that, because I know you keep security at you.
Right.
Have you ever had an incident?
I don't want to jinx myself, but you know, God willing, no. But see, that's the main thing. Like I'm there. Like people might think I'm there. Like I'm there looking for that. Like that's my main goal. Is like, you know, every tournament, I wanted to be like no incidents. I mean, you know, you've been to a bunch of tournaments, so you can see how it's like the feng shui, how the feel is in there. It's like, you know, it's a good feel, everybody, good vibe. You know what I'm saying? I used to have no spectators for a long time. I just started allowing people to come to my, you know, spectators to come watch my tournament.
Right.
But it was just players. And the breakdown how I did it was, the players come, and no spectators. When they come, so you got 32 people in there that play the game, but not with their guys. So when they come, the vibe will always be better because they got a network with a person they don't know there. It's 32 people that don't know each other in there, but they play the game.
Right.
So you start playing the game, y'all know the vibe. Oh, yeah, you beat me, you know what I'm saying? You start networking with people and y'all start getting cool.
No, I'm
from the tournament.
You know what I mean? Versus the vibe.
Right. Versus you coming with your boys.
Right.
You come with your boys. Now you're gonna just be in the corner with your boys until you're ready to play. Now, you know, that would take away, I feel like, the vibe if that I started off like that. But that's what, you know, I wrote it out like that, and it just was like.
That's dope, though. The concept of getting a bunch of strangers in the room.
Right.
Same ideas, same game, everybody, you know. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it works, man. It definitely works. I've been in the drum, so they definitely controlled environments.
Right.
You know, definitely alcohol. There's.
Right. I just started adding it too. In the
the
hotel tournaments, that's when I started like doing the alcohol thing and stuff like that.
Okay, so what tournament was this? We had 59. Right?
I mean 59. So I would say that's like, I don't know the exact number, but I know the exact date. How about that? It was 2019. 2019 was my last tournament at the spot at Uptown.
Okay.
August 2019, and then we moved to East Coast Wings. Then we went to 3rd Street Gamers. Doing Chickens and Peas. Chickens and Peas was my first tournament, 2020. February 2020 was my first tournament I ever had like liquor involved.
Okay.
The hotel tournament I started doing. You know, ran into COVID and stuff like that.
Do these other venues, like when you do the Chicken and Peas, or the what's the other spot?
East Coast Wings.
East Coast Wings. When you do those spots, they ask for like a piece of the profit, or how did that work?
East Coast Wings actually, they actually called me about it, wanted me to do it there. So they actually like paid me to have a tournament there while like everything was going. Tony from there, he called me, and we just I did it there, set up the TVs and stuff like that.
Right.
So no, they ain't really asked for the price. And I ain't really give. I really wasn't. I did it just for him. He wanted to see the whole game. He wanted to connect with the game and with what he doing in his restaurant. So it's like a wedding place. He wanted to see how the vibe would be with people there. So I think I charged like $5 to get in. Had like 40 people there. Okay. And it was like we had a little spot. So he wanted to see how it was gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Why that's going on. So he paid me for that. Chickens and Peas. I got tied in with them. I had after 2019. I got the article in the paper, the Philly News. Somebody called me, Italian guy, Billy Motto. He called me and connected me with Pete, the owner of Chickens and Peas.
Shout out to Billy Motto.
Right. We had a meeting and stuff like that. So he actually like allowed me to do it and play too. Just like see how it's gonna go, do it and play too.
Okay. And
show off Chickens and Peas. The manager there, we connected, and I did it there and played too. So he actually just allowed me to do it there. You know what I'm saying? See how it's gonna go. And then I actually gonna tie back into that, like the Chickens and Peas joint. That was a weed. So I'm gonna tie back definitely into that. But I just did it there for free. And, just seeing how it was gonna go. And it's crazy because like I couldn't see myself. I did 42 tournaments in the first spot we was at. And then I couldn't see myself doing a tournament outside of that. Like once we start, East Coast Wings, 3rd Street Gamers, Chickens and Peas, and especially the hotel tournaments, I seen we can be mobile with it.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what the main vision is, like, big time tournaments somewhere in Vegas, Cali, Miami. So
talk about that more.
Right.
Talk about what's the vision for it.
Right. So the vision. So the vision for Who Run Philly 2K, it's always changing. Changed from what I thought before to now. Like now, my goal is it's always big time tournaments. Like I have actually written out $1 million tournament, probably $1 million to get in. If you win, probably 10 million, something like a big time type tournament, like rappers, people with money, like a big exclusive event. Space I got, just pull up valet type stuff, come in, it's set up, girls all set up, and then think rappers,
like a luxurious,
like luxury type tournament, like that once a month, like
tournament,
cashed out, like ain't even cash, it's just more so deposits going to, you know what I'm saying,
right,
to the tournament and stuff like that, buying back in, different things like that. Ever since this meetup, I'm changing like my idea of like what I want to do. Like the meetup is like so like it's always changing. But it's just big time tournaments, probably like in a Miami, Vegas type feel, like an arena type joint, and people can come and watch it. Okay. But like big money type joints, like 100,000 to get in, $1 million prize, something like that. I got the pay scale written out for it, but like that type feel. So I'm thinking of that, like a cash out type joint, like a stadium type I think when I do my tournaments, I think
Mob Nation,
right. Every sponsors, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, like that, and I'm just crafting towards that, but I don't even know how I'm gonna get there, to be honest. Like I don't even know how I was gonna get to that, but that's what I see for it. Like I see like a big type tournament, big type money, people that just got money, because you gotta think like everybody play the game. You know what I'm saying? People might not think they're good enough to be in a tournament, but I want to take that feel out of it. Like you don't come to my tournament. Like a lot of people don't come to my tournaments because they want to win. That's what I really focus on, trying to create the vibe that you want to come even if you don't win. Like that's my focus. So when you get to the big money tournaments, the people that got money, that just investors or something, they just probably play the game because they do a lot of stuff, and you can probably win a cashed out prize. You know what I'm saying? Big type stakes. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a vision, like my goal for it. It's changing. Like I said, it's changing all the time. So I really don't have no lockdown what I want it to be. But That's what I vision when I see it.
Well, I feel like you keep pushing. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing. Definitely gonna reach that $1 million goal, that $10 million prize that you're trying to do. Live Nation venue, Miami, all them places,
Something
man.
like that. Yeah.
For sure. But we gonna conclude this interview, man, with my man.
Thousands, man. You already know what's going on, man. Who run Philly 2K? You know what I mean? BSG. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Carl. Actually, shout out to KJ. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he been on me from thick and thin. Shout out to BSG. Shout out to
Definitely shout out to BSG, man.